So I recently got some new stretchers. I've always had, actually I've only had one set of Crane stretchers my entire career. I got them when I was 19 and they just, so many thousands and thousands and thousands of yards of carpet have been stretched with them. They just got wore out. My bolt that connected the headpiece right here was all wore out. This was actually square on my Crane. This part right here that slid in and out right here was square rather than it being round. See that, how that slides? So it was all wallered out. It just had seen its better days. The handle wouldn't even hardly stay down. It would spring back up because it was just so wore out. Anyway, I got these at Home Depot. I go to the tool rental section occasionally if I'm needing something, and what happens is after they rent something so many times, or if they have it so long, they'll put it for sale at a really good price. So I've actually got a few pretty expensive items from there for like half price. And like these stretchers right here, they had only been rented 30 times. The record showed at Home Depot that they had only been rented 30 times, and I got them for $218. So if you go looking at, if you go look online at Roberts Stretchers, this set's going to be $400 and something on the internet if you buy them new. So it's just like somebody used them 30 times. That's just like them being a month old. So I was more than happy to get these for $218 from Home Depot, and I really like them. It kind of feels a little cheaper. I don't know. It just ain't got the solid girth as my Crane did. They work fine and everything. Everything works really well about it, actually. This right here makes a really, look real close right here. This right here makes a really smooth, see how that rolls on that rubber piece right there. See that? Whenever you crank it down, it rolls. Actually, it ain't rubber, but it's rounded right there. So it's got a really smooth cranking mechanism on it. I really like that. This handle right here, I don't particularly care for that. I might end up taking it off. I might get used to it, I don't know. I've actually jammed my thumb a couple of times from coming over like that and stuff. And plus, if you pick up, see that right there? If you just pick straight up on that handle, watch the carpet right there. See that? Because the teeth are at an angle like that, if you pick straight up on it, you're going to snag the carpet. So you really got to be careful and kind of pull back on the lever so the teeth will back out of it as you pick up on it. So that's kind of a hazard if you ask me. I don't really care for that. But another thing I really do like about these, this headpiece is quite a bit bigger. I mean, look at the pole on that. That's I don't know, maybe 6 inches longer than the Crane. And also the tailpiece. Look right down here. Look how long of a pole is here on the tailpiece. That's a lot longer. So it might be 4, 5, 6 inches longer as well. That is a tremendous help whenever you get in rooms, which is barely over 12. Crane 12 was max. If you had anything over 12, you might be able to get 12.1 or 12.2, maybe, but that's it. I have actually stretched in, without even thinking about it, rooms that was 13 foot and 3 inches with just these same two poles right here. I don't have to go get a short pole or nothing like that. So this extra bit of length here and on the tailpiece allows you to get up. Like I said, I've done 13 foot and 3 inch rooms just with the two poles, which normally with the Crane, you would only get a 12-foot room out of two poles. You would have to get up and go get another pole. So let me do a little stretching right here, and I'll just kind of show you here. I just love the way that is so smooth going down. And the locking mechanism right here is kind of nice. On my old Crane, my Crane stretchers, it was actually a lever right over here that stuck out the side, and you had to push down and then kind of pull it back and it would lock. Mine didn't work from the get-go, so I never had a locking mechanism. When it was brand new, it never did work. So this right here is actually kind of convenient. You can push it down right there and watch. just with my thumb right there, come real close right here. Just with my thumb, as I got it halfway down, I can lock it right there, and it's going to stay. Okay, you just release it, well, just like so. So I really like the locking mechanism on it. And there's another feature that I really do like, which Crane has some stretchers that work the same way as well. But I've not had them. Like I said, that one set of stretchers is all I've had my entire career. So I got those huge doors in the closet right now, right there. So I don't want to have to move them just to finish stretching this. So this is another great feature about these. I think they've improved it now. This is like a older set or something, I think. But anyway, right here, see that screw right there? I can just loosen it. And now I can keep my headpiece straight with my wall. So when you get on a pretty big angle or something like that, that just works out tremendous. Come on this side. You don't even have to spin it, tighten it up, spin it, tighten it up. You can just leave it like that until it's got little buttons in there where, kind of like the trimmers has. Let me see this for a second. If you can, oops, see right down in there, see those little button holes? It kind of clicks. See if I can do this. Kind of clicks right there. See that? So you don't have to tighten it up every time that you use it until you're just completely done with the swivel part, and then you can just tighten it up and be done with it. But I really like that right there. That's great. Look at what an angle I got right here. I'm like 5 foot away from the edge of the wall over there, and my headpiece is still perfectly straight with the wall right here. So that's a great feature. I really like that about it. And because it does have those little buttons there, it's got a dead center point where you can just get it right in the center and tighten it right back down. Now you're good to go all straight again. So I really like them. But it might just be because I have only had one set of stretchers my entire career, and I just didn't really know what a nice set was because I've had my old ones for so long. But I'm really impressed with these. I really like them. They feel real good. They work real good and everything. So they do, like I said, they do kind of, you hear that? Kind of just sounds a little cheaper. Got the plastic on top right here. A little bit cheaper made maybe, but it works really good. So I'm really happy with it. Like I said, it just don't feel like it has the girth, as the Crane stretchers, but I'm happy with them. For 218 bucks, I don't think you can beat that. I've got more carpet laying behind me than I've got in front of me. So maybe if I was starting out all over again, I probably would want to get the best, which is probably going to be the Crane. They're just heavier duty. They're made better and stuff, but I think these will finish out my career. I'll probably never have to buy another set of stretchers, so I'm real happy with the buy that I got. And that's a great little tip right there. If you're in the market for big ticket items like that, if something that costs you a lot of money, go to Home Depot and check their the tool rental section, because they're going to have tools rented and out for sale after they've been used so many times. I actually got me a floor edger last year sometime, which is a $1,500 piece of equipment. I paid like 700 and something bucks for. I think it was like 9 something after tax, but still that's a $600 savings. And they're well maintenanced and everything like that, because they've been with Home Depot. They maintenance and clean them every time they come back, so they're really took care of. So they're basically brand new items that you get there. So anyway, that's it. I don't really know what else to say about it. I like that they're longer. I can get more rooms. I can get rooms that are over 12. I like the swivel head on it, and I like this rounded piece right here that gives it a real nice smooth cranking action right there. everything else is basically the same. This is round right here. I pointed that out so we don't never have to worry about it getting wallered out like my other one. I do think that Crane has the swivel head too. Actually, I know they do, but I've never had one, so it's real nice having that. Anyway, I guess that's about all I know to say about them. If you came to my channel looking for some advice or some help or something like that, hit the subscribe button right up here, and be sure to like it, because that helps get it out there when people are searching for different things. So if you'll hit that like button for me, I'd appreciate that. And we're going to be constantly putting out new videos, so hit that notification thing up there so you can get them as soon as they come out, okay? Thanks for watching.